Live, Dad. YouTube. Live on YouTube. On YouTube. Do you love me? Definitely not love you, mister. Definitely don't love you. How you doing today, Mr. Mike? Shesk. Mason, hello, sir. Hello. Lucy, what's up? Pliviet. How is everyone's day today? How is everyone? Mason, are you guys in a level 3 right now? Level 4 right now, sorry? So hello, cutie patootie. Yo, what's up, Spirit? Welcome. Is anyone currently in a level 4? No, bro, on Friday. Oh, okay, so you're the same as us. You're in restricted too. Okay. Yeah, I think we find out at midnight tonight, right? We get to find out at midnight who we're up against, so that's kind of cool. Probably a load of rubbish, but you never know. Oh, it's tech points right now. Okay. Let's end another tech. 3 days. What's this one? This one's for the plane. Okay. 3 days on this bad boy. Easy light work. Okay. And you left SV42? Do you mind me asking why? And what's your plan moving forward? Where are you going to be going to, Mason? Yo, what's up, Frost? How's your day today, buddy? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Yo, what's up, Rage? Rage Combo says, Subscopes, you probably don't remember me. You showcased my account a few months ago. I'm a Loki 280 mil monster. Let's go, Combo. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Hope you're doing well today. I need to do a little bit more than just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip that. Your tips and tricks really helped me out. Hey, I'm happy we was able to help, sir. Honestly, I really am happy we was able to help you. It's what I... Obviously, the main thing I want to do is to be able to help you guys. Alright, is that enough for the jurisdiction? It is indeed. Boom. That's all we needed. Jurisdiction's done. I think we've already done the ranking here. Yeah, okay, so... Let's jump to my old account, see if we've got any to do over there. But I'm so happy I managed to help you though, dude. I'm doing amazing. I just got my first ever apartment. Just got confirmed. Hey, that is fucking huge, man. Let's fucking go. Congratulations, dude. Let's go. Greetings, Mavic. How are you, sir? How are you today? I hope you're having an amazing day, sir. I will mostly go to S54 to meet some of my old friends. Okay, that's good. From the time in S31. And there we'll wait until S112 will be open. Oh, shit. So, S112, like, how long till that opens? Is it soon, or... Because that's a lot of migration tokens for you to go to one place just to move to another. Scope, what officer is better, I or Futurus? Frost, did you not watch my recent video? I literally said exactly that question you're asking me now was the identical question I answered. Rage, what are you referring to, buddy? Alright, tech power, let's have a look. Do we have any more? Oh yes, we do need to do tech power today. We haven't done it yet on this. It's in like 11 months until it opens. Oh, so you got a while. Okay, you got a long time to save up. Okay, that's understandable then. Alright, let's quickly skip this. I think I've got enough rushes for this. Well, I definitely have enough, but it's whether or not how much of them I want to use, you know? Don't want to be using too many. Still want to be saving some, you know? I'm pretty sure you said you're moving to S54, yes or no? Not me, no, not me, Rage. I was reading one of the messages in chat. No, I was reading Mason's message. Mason said he's gonna move to S54, not me. Yeah, not me, buddy, not me. It sounds like Frost is in S112. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Alright, so... Ah, nice. We managed to complete today's thing, and we got another jurisdiction done. Perfection. Let's go. Oh, you're in S54. Okay, okay, okay. Does anyone know anyone in a level 4 right now? Let me ask world chat. I would have moved to S54 this event, but timing didn't match up. Ah, damn. Yeah, we got 2 more days till we can go into a level 4, so we're just waiting on other gamers now. What I could do actually is bunkers for later. Oh man, do you mind sending me a unit, bud? Sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how they can bug up the timing with server and conquest, but hey, I mean, it's not necessarily server and conquest because the conquests are the same for everyone across all servers, you know? But the time of a server opening just depends on literally how long that server's been open, so. Well, mate, Frost is from that server. He started on S54, I believe. Whoop, someone sounds a little sick. I always sound sick if I'm honest with you, Mike. It's like my like nasal passage, I think that's what it's called. It's always like congested and blocked. And it doesn't help, Mike, that because obviously I go swimming 5 days a week for like literally I do 2 kilometers swimming 5 days a week, that like I've always got like the water and all of that. It's just like, that's why I'm always ill, if I'm honest with you. I don't know anyone in S54. Is my first R5 Fred fixing everything since he came back to Warpath. Ah, okay. Yo, what's up, Sky? How you doing today? Probably not, Mr. Sky. Probably not, bud. Plus, you've just had an account review, like, a week ago. I think I'm going to save my flags, though. I think I'm just going to hit normal. I'm not going to bother with the flags, Ahmad. Don't want to waste flaggies. Mike, send me a unit, you sausage bean. All right, my friend is the how'd you say that name? The Egyptian king. Okay. Not a week. Lol. Also, I made my second Howie 9.1. Hey, let's go. That's good shit, dude. My bad. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good, Rage Combo. We'll wait for this thing to arrive. Let me send a little message on Discord, telling people to send to me. Reset or bingo. Okay, we'll mostly join milk. Ah, okay, milk. Milky. Milk is actually a top tier drink, guys. Do you know what else is a top tier drink? I'm gonna grab one right now. Give me a second. Advertiser Prime. Not advertiser, it's a Dr. Pepper Zero. Chat, believe it or not, Dr. Pepper Zero actually tastes like normal Dr. Pepper. Like, it's one of the only sugar-free ones that actually taste the same as their, like, original. It's really cool. So, Mr. Mike, how's your day treating you? You don't like Dr. Pepper, Demon? Also, Demon, hello, bro. How are you doing today, my little noodle? I take water. Normally I have coffee or water, but every now and then I get myself a little Dr. Pepper Zero, you know. You don't like Dr. Pepper though? There's no way. Dr. Pepper's amazing. I'm considering a kebab. Wait, Mike, you get a kebab like every day, I swear. I swear you get a kebab every single day, Mike. And Sky gets a pizza every day. You guys are crazy. I agree, Mike. Okay, so once this heli arrives, we'll probably end up doing some bunkers. We only need to do 10, so... Oh no, we don't... Oh wait, I've already got 10 for reset. Ooh. Chat, we don't need to do any bunkers. Wait, we don't need to do any bunkers. Do I just disband? We don't need to do any. We don't need to do any. Rage combo is GK? I didn't know that. GK never told me. Why do bunkers when we go L4 on Friday? The only reason we would do bunkers, bro, is this here. You have a daily limit of 10, so you can get 10 bingo balls a day for doing bunkers. So we're just doing 10 for the reset, but I've just realized I've already got 10. Well, I got 12 technically, but I've already got some bunkers for reset. I didn't realize that. Ahmad, when you say collect, you mean like collect and like what I have enough energy for? So like collect those 3 and then now just do like a couple more? I'll do a couple more, but yeah, I don't see... Oh wait, I'll wait for that other heli to arrive. Miso, welcome to the stream, homie. Sam Joe, welcome. Hello, if I buy a repaint for a base without having the basic skin, can I use it? Yes, Sam Joe, you can indeed use it if you do not currently own the skin. And Dr. Pepper is the best. It is it's like a very goated thingy. Very goated drink. Guys, I really appreciate you all tuning in. If anyone has any questions regarding the game, please feel free. Alright, looks like it's arrived. We'll do a couple. I don't need to do many because, as I said, we've already got some, so... Back to unlimited? No, we're not back to unlimited. We will be doing another restricted. We'll be doing another restricted, Alex. Whenever we're in level 3, though, we normally go... We always put our units to 9.2 whenever we're in here. But I'm pretty sure we'll only be doing like 1 or 2 more restricteds, and I think Manny wants to go back to unrestricted. But we will definitely do a lot more restricteds. Yeah, so this morning, Ahmad, this morning I ended up doing so no. So yesterday I had done enough. What's it called? So what happened, Ahmad, was yesterday I did 10. In fact, I lied. Yesterday, I did 20. I done 10 for yesterday and 10 for today. And I've collected them. But literally, just as I was going to bed, Sky and... both Sky and Javier had a rally up. So I just put 1 unit in each. And, yeah, they ended up getting the other bunkers. So, that's all ready for tomorrow. Yes, what's this? Yes, you can. A friend of mine has an Omega Cannon reskin but couldn't afford it when it came out. Only thing is a discount for the reskin. Yeah, so if you own a skin, so I'll show you guys now. Like, if you, obviously I don't own a skin. I'll have to wait till I quickly go back on my other account here in a second, guys. And I can show you. Okay, I'll do one more. And... how many does everyone have? Oh man, how many do you have? Hello, Osama. How are you, sir? Welcome. Alright, let's quickly send to here. Now, quickly... Okay, just disband it. I probably will do. Marty, hello. I want to ask something. Feel free to ask. Also, guys, where is everyone from? Everyone who's in chat right now, where are you guys from? Where does everyone live? So what was I going to show you? Yeah, here we go. So, with regards to the skins, the way it works is I own... so, for example, as you see here, all skins are 4,000, right? Because I don't own these. But because I own the original one of this, the reskin's only 2,000. So, I save half the price. But, honestly, this right here, guys, is genuinely... like... I find buying a skin from here is a waste because, like, you're better off buying, for example, like the bundle, like this bundle here or something along those lines, or truck skin, because overall, like, the price for tickets, it's cheaper to get them from, like, it's cheaper to, if you was going to end up using money, it's cheaper to get skins through this way than it is through, like, the actual museum. But again, it all depends on, you know, where you got them, if you have them for free or not, and stuff like that, you know. I guess we'll disband that. PM is some action. Okay, nice. Who's fighting? Who's fighting here? So, let's have a look here. UK. Okay, so demons from UK. You want the street as well. We don't need the street. We don't need the street. From Indonesia. Let's go. Cairo, Egypt. Okay, Sweden. Lebanon. Oakville, Ontario. Oh, shit. Spirit. I've been to Ontario. I can show you exactly Ontario. Is that how you spell it? I feel like I might butcher the name. There you go. I'll show you where I've been to in Ontario. I stayed in Oshawa. I stayed in Oshawa, I did, guys, when I visited. And when I stayed in Oshawa, we also went and stayed down here as well somewhere, like in Toronto. Oh no, wait, where is it? Where's the Niagara Falls? Ah, down here. Okay, so we stayed like down here somewhere. It's really nice. It's a really nice place. Okay, so in your opinion, Flame and Stinger on ATG, does it equal setup against Flame and Stinger on RT? I am just talking about skill damage difference between these two. So the way skill damage work, guys, is skill damage goes off of your unit's firepower. So my unit's firepower here is 18.4 million, okay? Now, if I look at my ATG, of course, it's not 9.2, but it's only 5 million, okay? So whatever your unit's firepower is, and then you've got to look into other attributes here, like personnel damage and stuff like that, armor damage, fortification damage, and you need to take into consideration of how much their firepower is, okay? So, long story short, no, an artillery will give you a lot more damage coefficient when using the actual artillery over an ATG, okay? So the really good thing about ATG is that the ATG actually has very high damage against vehicles on its main attack. So when you're looking for officers for your ATG, you want to look at things that are based around its main attack. Okay, is Artie maxed out? It's not maxed out, Sky. It's only 100 classic wrenches. But the rest of it is maxed out. But I also don't have what's it called? As much nowhere near as much tech as you, so. But yeah, that is how it's actually like that's how coefficient works. It goes off of your firepower. You're from Jordan. Let's go, Sam Joe. Marty says he's from Iran. Salam chatori googly maguli. What is your setup going to be this upcoming L4? It's probably going to remain the same this L4. Obviously, all my units will be 9.0, so that'll be nice. Potentially might be able to get Liberty Awoken. She's currently 5545. And she's very close to being. So I think it's 49. I need 49 statues. So fingers crossed, we might be able to get her on the next opening. Maybe. It's been about 1.5 years now I've been trying to get her. And if she does, then we'll move on to just basically start working on over here. And honestly, I'm probably going to switch her out for Antonina, if I'm honest with you. Scope, there is also one other issue. Damage resist on officer skills. Sometimes it doesn't work against burning damage. Can you test that? It's a really hard thing to test, if I'm 100% honest with you, bro. Testing things on units is really hard to test because, like, there's so much to take into consideration. But overall, I mean, especially when it comes to burn damage, I mean, testing burn damage is going to be really hard to do. I really want your gun part. Dude, I don't think you understand how long I waited to get my gun part. Do you want to know the funny thing, Sky? My alt account, my very first ever blueprint, literally my first blueprint I opened was a gold plus. Or not that I opened, sorry. My first ever gold plus that I earned. Sorry, I explained that. My very first ever gold plus was this exact part. And I was fuming because I've been waiting to get it on my main artillery forever. And obviously I don't have artillery on my old account. So I was fucking fuming, dude. So yeah. If you miss 1 or 2 statues, will you be spending or waiting a month? It all depends on, like, because I'll open up all 40, and then so it depends, like, how far it is to get to the next level, right? So here's the thing, Lurd. If it's gonna cost me, like, £20 or more, I will just wait. But if it's, like, two or three, £4, £5, then maybe I might spend to get just like literally that 1 or 2 tokens. But it has to be like a guarantee, like I'm guaranteed to get it for under that price, you know. But if it's like, oh, I might get it, I won't bother. I'll just wait till the next one. Because the thing is, I know I'll be able to get it in the next one and then still work on another officer in that round, if that makes sense. But Mardi, Tochatori, what do you think about doing setup reviews on the stream or some other time? Alex, I've done loads and loads of reviews. What's up, No Face? How you doing, Cutie Patootie? You PayPal me? What do you mean? I don't. What do you mean? If you don't get it, wait, what? Oh, you mean for the Liberty? I was like, wait, what are you talking about? But yeah, so it all depends. Yo, what's going on, Adam? How you doing today, brother? Welcome. Which unit lives longer, super heavy or infantry? It depends. If you're tanking a base that has ATG, an infantry will last longer. If you're tanking a base that has rocket launcher, the super heavy will probably last longer. So it all depends on what you're attacking. So like, for example, let's just go through some of these bases here, right? If I'm tanking this person, he has an he has a howitzer, a helicopter, a super heavy, okay? Now, in theory, you would probably tank this with a super heavy. The infantry would still be perfectly fine. Honestly, you can tank this with anything, okay? You can tank this with absolutely anything and you'll be fine. The next one here, we have got, for example, rocket launcher, and then we have howitzer, super heavy, and then I think that's a light tank. So with this one, you'd want to tank it with a super heavy because that would be the least amount of casualties. Let's move down here. So for Armad, for example, he has super heavy, Howie, heli, and a light tank, and a little baby rocket launcher. Obviously, this rocket launcher won't do much. So theoretically speaking, you could tank this with either or, okay? So it all depends on what's in the base. Now, this one here has Howie, L, and super heavy. Theoretically speaking, this would probably be better to tank with a super heavy, if I'm honest with you, because the infantry has to take damage from free artillery, and they can be pretty strong. So a super heavy would be a better option. Now, if you, for example, right now, even myself, if you used to tank me, you're better off tanking me with an infantry, because of the fact I have ATG, 2 Howies, infantry, and rocket launcher. Now, my rocket launcher isn't that leveled up, right? If that makes sense. So technically, right now, I think the infantry would be a better tank on me than a super heavy. But I might be wrong. I mean, we'd have to test it. But it all goes down to what's in the base. Depends on what you want to tank with. That's a tank hunter, not a heavy. Wait, tank hunter where? What, in squints? Oh my god, it's not letting me view. Is that a tank hunter? Oh yeah, it is a tank hunter, isn't it? Yeah. It's okay. It's not modern. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna deal any damage. Sure. What's this? I got 15. Dealer has a 10 and a hidden card. Should I hit or stand? I'm playing for $500. I don't want to be the one to tell you whether or not you lose your money. If I'm honest with you, Fixin. That's not me. I don't want to lose you money. But if I win, do I get a proportion of that 500? Because you'd win 1,000, right? Do I earn some of that 1,000? I mean, maybe I can help you then. Nah, don't gamble, guys. Don't gamble. Scope, could I suggest a one main artist setup on turtle mode? What do you mean, sorry, Marty? What do you mean? What do you mean, sorry, Marty? Hello, Soul. How you doing today, Soul Havoc? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. 15 more minutes and the work is over. Let's go. Work is almost done. Yo, what's up, Shibby? Welcome, buddy. I got 15. The dealer has 10. No, Fixer, don't gamble. Fixer, don't do it. I wish they made a test mechanic for the game to test our units. Well, there are test accounts for some of the OG content creators. Unfortunately, I don't have access to these test accounts, but there are some YouTubers out there with test accounts, and they don't even really use them much, which is kind of unfortunate to see. It would be really, like, guys, I'm telling you now, if I had a test account to show you all different tests, like, all under the same, like, field, it would be so good. But unfortunately, I don't have access to this. I wish I could. It'd be really good, especially for some live streams. I could literally live stream you with all the officers, everything, you know? It'd be really nice to show you guys, but I don't have access to that, unfortunately. Yo, welcome, Tom. How you doing today, sir? Scope, be aware of the mail Lilith sent out recently. Account sharing is not allowed. Never was, but they have been strict on it. Yeah, I know. I mean, there's a difference between account sharing and, like, logging on to do account reviews. Account sharing is me playing on that person's account on a regular basis. If I just logged into your account to do an account review, it's not necessarily account sharing. I'm just doing a review of the account and then simply logging off. But yeah, there's rules and stipulations with it. Farming in C3, waiting for new missions for C4 at reset to see if it's worth to go back there. Wait, what do you mean? Farming in C3, waiting for new missions? What new missions, Soul? What are you referring to? By the way, let's see if that action's still there, by the way. See if there's any action here still. Okay, so Goth are fighting right now. Or they're not fighting, they're dying. But the guy against Moo. Ah, it's Mr. Police. Mr. Police is really strong, if I'm not mistaken. Like, very strong. I thought he was stronger than 400 mil, though. Is he not stronger than 400 mil? Oh, damn. No, he's not. Okay, okay. Conquest Veteran Missions. Ah, that one. Okay, that one. That setup gives you 90% skill damage buff. Okay, I feel like I missed something. Flame and Stinger on main RT. Extra skills, 40% skill damage of heat. 25% skill damage of Antonina. 50% balance of... and that's a special skill. I mean, it's an okay... Like, don't get me wrong. It's definitely an okay combo. It would work. It would definitely work. It's the wrong police? Oh, okay, okay. I generally did think police was stronger. And I was like, wait a minute. It's police's third. Okay, that does make sense. It has a third in it. Guys, I'm blind, okay? You gotta remember, I am completely blind. Lovray says, hi, Scopes. I have no question, but I support your channel. Hey, I appreciate that so much, homie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm just blind, guys. I'm blind, okay? Who are these guys going to attack? Are they going to attack anyone? Ah, over here. Who we got? Someone came in with no... These guys have no HP. Oh, no. What do you think about surprise airdrop gift event? Is that the new event that's just come out now? I think it's actually not worth the... Like, you can get better value. I'm pretty sure you can get better value. When I looked at it, I know it's... So the thing is, it's because it's only 99 diamonds. Look in Herbie's base. Whose base? The fuck is Herbie? Am I meant to know who Herbie is? Who's Herbie? Sky, you need some... You need to lay off the drugs, brother. Yo, Fun has no name. Welcome to the stream. Hello, what would you recommend as first artillery officer to work on when next generation opens? Already got Antonina. I'm hesitating between Argent and Stinger. Well, it all depends, Fun. What sort of artillery do you want? Do you want an artillery that is for attacking units? Do you want an artillery that is for attacking bases? What is it you're looking for? Please let me know and I'll be able to further help you. Alright, I'll quickly come back here in a second. So you're referring to this surprise airdrop here. Now, obviously, this one here, it's 99 diamonds, right? And then this one here is also 99 diamonds. But for 99 diamonds, I'm able to get 10 of these. Okay, I can get 10 of these, and I can get 4 of these. Now, if I go over here for 199 diamonds, which is 1 extra diamond, I get the same gold, but I can get 6 balls. And I can get the same VIP in that. So I don't really see the point of it, because I generally believe that you get more from the other version. I get the same gold. I mean, sure, I get 4 of these, but it's not exactly a lot of stuff, is it? So I'm guessing, so it goes down more. It goes down more, is that what you're saying? I'm guessing, obviously, once you buy this and then get this and this and buy this and then get this and this, there's more that opens up. But that's the thing, like, how much do those new ones cost? Do they cost a lot? Like, how much extra stuff do you get? Because that's the thing, I'm not too sure on the value. I mean, if you have a look here, again, I've always told you guys, do not always judge on the percentage. But if you look at the percentage here, it says 2,000, right? Now, if you go to here, it's 3,700. So already, or 3,100, but 3,700 if you get all of them. So already, these are better deals. So why do you want to see Herbie? Where is Herbie? I don't know where Herbie is. Where's Herbie? Why do you want to see Herbie anyway? I still don't even know what Herbie has, by the way. He's pretty new. He's only just joined us, so I'm not actually sure what Herbie has, if I'm honest with you. Herbie! Is your RT fully maxed on modern wrenches? No, Kester, it's not, buddy. It's not. Herbie might be down here. Guys, I can't find Herbie. He's missing. Herbie. He's at the farm, for fuck's sake. I'm just blind, honestly. Oh, here he is. Herbie. Okay. So he has ATG, Howie, Helly. Not a bad little setup. Not a bad little setup. Pretty decent. Not a bad little setup. So Face said, oh, okay. Oh, let's go. This is Spirit from Ontario. But yeah, so it seems like, as I said, it does obviously go up, but I'm not too sure. Ah, we missed them dying. Wait a minute, Goth is getting burnt like crazy right now. Wait, what's happening? Wait, is there more than one Goth? Am I tripping balls here? Wait, is there more than one Goth? Oh, there is. Okay, there's more than one Goth. Wait, there's 2... What the... I missed your message. I'm sorry. In your RD test video, you missed red heat. Do you have any plan about testing that as others in your video? The reason I missed red heat is I don't have red heat, buddy. Red heat is literally level 1113. I don't have her leveled up. That's why she's not included. Mavic, hey bro, how can you talk Persian? I can't talk Persian. I just know a couple of phrases like salam, chatori, googly maguli, bezambarim. I only know phrases because I play with a lot of Persian people from Iran on my Twitch streams. Mitri and AFK is wild. Dude, there's a lot of people that have just joined in the last in this last one. So the surprise airdrop goes from 99 diamonds, then 199, 299, 499, etc. Okay, and is it what's it called? Like, is it so you got 99.99, you got 299s. Does it then go to 199s and then two 299s, or just 199, 299, 499? I'm Iranian, bro. Bezambarim, googly maguli. Tochatori Madi. As if the power value tells you much. What do you mean, sorry? Fully max red cheese can give you an extra 4 to 5 million. So here's the thing, like, the power of a unit doesn't mean anything, if I'm honest with you. Like, I'm genuine. Ah, here's the real police. Here's the real police. We found him. I can't read Persian writing, unfortunately, Mardi. I'm sorry. Ah, it's 2 of each? Okay, okay. Ah, he's showing us here. Oh, and it goes down to money. Oh, you could choose money or diamonds. Okay, okay, okay. By the way, guys, diamonds are cheaper. When you buy diamonds, you earn extra diamonds overall. So you're better off, actually, you are better off doing that. But yeah, I might be mistaken. We might have removed them, if I'm honest with you, Marty. But we even used to have, like, on my Twitch streams, like, we used to have, like, yeah, like... This is my Twitch stream, right? We even have Persian writing on our Twitch stream because we have a lot of Persian people in my community that watch my streams on Twitch. I don't know what this says. I'm hoping, because we used to have a mod that was Persian and he used to, like, help moderate the Persian chat. So he might be lying to me. This might say something I have no idea, but yeah. I'm hoping this is a nice thing that he's put down for everyone. You need 70 tickets to transport to another city. Okay, you sent the same picture twice. Okay, okay. Futurus or Vox 2.0? What do you mean, sorry, Hydro? What do you mean, sorry, buddy? There is a section in the settings when you can see all key bindings. Yeah, I think if you press Alt, that shows you, like, the primary ones. So, like, for example, let me go back here. When you press Alt on your keyboard, it comes up with all the different ones that are on screen. But there are some that don't show up on screen. So, for example, when bringing out your infantry or whatever, like your units, obviously, if I press Alt, it doesn't show you. But if I press R, they come back in straight away. So there's obviously different keybinds, but you can see all the keybinds in here by going to keybind options, and it will tell you here all of the different keybinds, guys. So return troops to base is R, move to selected location is M, auto attack is A. Auto attack is a very good one to have. So auto attack and return troops is one you definitely want to learn. But yeah, like in general, guys, I mean, all of the different things are here. But if you want a quick menu, if you press Alt, your left Alt key, it will show you right here. It will show you here. So I brings up your information. No. So I know it doesn't show them all. I did say that, Mike. It doesn't show them all. You have to be zoomed out, buddy. So it does work, Tom. So look, if you're in this bit, obviously, ooh! If you're in this bit, W doesn't work. But if you zoom out to where the world map shows and press W, it does work. So it all depends on where you are staged, okay? All depends on where you are staged. So if you're at the available area, then you'll see it. But by that time, zooming out and just pressing world map is just as fast, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, Hydro, let me know what you mean. I used to play through my phone. Now I downloaded the game on PC. I need your help in controls and keyboard shortcuts. The thing is, guys, I was going to make a sort of keyboard shortcut video, but like, it would literally just me telling you guys, click keyboard options. Here are your keyboard commands. Like, it would be such a simple video, and it'd be like, oh, ones you might want to take care of is the troop movement and attack on your right click is very good. Obviously, it's better than being on like your phone. And then, for example, things like return troops to base and auto attack. It would literally be a 2-minute video, and I was like, I don't see the point in making a 2-minute video for you guys. So, but yeah, overall, overall, guys, I think that it would be nice to have a video that like shows all this information. But at the same time, everyone can literally just press here and then go options, keybinds, and it's all here. So, well, at least at my PC, I need to press Alt once to activate it. I'm not too sure what you mean, though, Tom, if I'm honest with you. Show your text and walls. My walls are 100, 90, 50, and 50. My tech is coming along slowly, but it's coming along. So on my advanced, I have infantry just over here because this is the infantry I use. I don't want to use all of this just to get 10%. It's just 10%, if I'm honest with you. It's going to be good once I get all of these, don't get me wrong. You know, the blast mitigation will be amazing. You know, the rest don't matter, but again, this would be nice to have, but like, that's a lot of work to get through, and eventually I'll do it. But my tank is a little bit done. I stopped using tanks, so obviously that's not been continued. I did used to have a helicopter, I did used to have a super heavy, so that's why this has been started on, I guess. But again, I don't have them anymore. Obviously artillery is maxed, and I've just started on my air force. So the way I do my tech is I focus on one thing, guys. But if, let's just say it's Wednesday and I need to do a small upgrade, this one's only 4 days long, so I do something over here. But let's just say it's now Saturday and I need to do a, you know, I need to get ready for the Saturday event. So on Friday night, sorry, once I finish doing all the small ones for the, you know, for the battle honors, on Friday night, I will end up going over here and probably activating, you know, a big one. Okay, and the reason for it, like activating like a big one, because it's got 20 days on, then that means on Saturday, I can rush 19 days, 12 hours. And then on Sunday, I can hand it in. And then obviously on Sunday, I'll do like a little 4 or 5 day research so that it's ready for Wednesday. So that's how I do mine. That's why it's sometimes spread out. But this is my artillery for modern. Again, I started a modern tank, but haven't really done it, and haven't started this. Haven't really done this. But yeah, so this is what we're at for our infantry. We're still really far away. But yeah, we'll get there slowly but surely. And then my city defense is literally just maxed for the base HP. The next base HP is all the way over here. It's way too far away. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to wait till I'm like 500-600 million power. That's going to wait for like 2 years probably. I don't see myself doing any more on there for a while. But you never know. We might end up getting there at some point. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. All of these are nice to have. But I want to focus on my, you know, my modern first. So once we got this done, once I've got my plane done, maybe then I'll think about continuing this, if that makes sense. Right, where will we go in? 23 wall upgrades, and I have all my walls with the Juggernaut design. Damn, let's go. I need 110. You're miles ahead of me, Sky. Parallels don't work for you. Wait, parallels don't work for what? Sorry. I wish they had Warpath on Mac since I have a Mac desktop. Mr. Brian, I did reach out to the dev team and ask them about whether or not they are thinking of making it available on Mac OS. And unfortunately, the response I got was, we don't have a plan for it now, but we'll consider it in the future. So I apologize. I did ask them, but yeah, unfortunately they don't. At the moment, it's not one of their priorities. Almost done with my advanced combat for my tank, then I'll finish city defense, then go to modern tech. So over on my old account, which we should probably go over to. No, not accounts. God damn it. Roles. There we go. Over on my old account, my tank tech is coming along nicely. It's nothing crazy. But my old account started in S42 with Mason and Armad. Armad is also from S42, but obviously he's played with me since I made an account to play with Armad. Basically, that's where I met Mason and that. So this is my old account. My old account's units are just purely tank, and I actually do have infantry as well. I do have an infantry over here to use, so that's not too bad if I need to. But yeah, so currently we have an MB and a light tank as like my main two units. And then if we take a look at my tech over here, it's coming along. Obviously, the only thing... I've done a little bit of infantry, nothing crazy again. My tank tech is done. Not touched this or this because I don't have them. This has not been touched, which I probably should back this up if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I should probably upgrade this one soon. But we are currently doing modern tank over here on my old account. We're getting a little bit of the way through. We are getting a little bit of the way through. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. Should I spend wrenches on one unit to level 40 modern or spend on 2 units? I've made a video very, very recently about this, Mr. Osama, and I explained in the video, it depends on your situation, it depends on the units you have, this playstyle you have, there's so many different things that can count towards it. But, as I said, I did do a breakdown here, if I can find it. Actually, when was this video, chat? When did we make this video? I know it was recent, but I feel like I'm going back too far now. Or, yeah, I must be, right? But I feel like it wasn't this close. Okay, yeah, here we go. What's better? Also, guys, thank you so much for 1,000... Shut up. Don't want to hear you. Scopes. Zip it. There we go. There's the link for the YouTube video, though, buddy. And in here, I do explain, like, how to work out what will be better for you. Okay? But, guys, yeah, seriously, thank you so much for 2,100 subscribers. That's insane. I really appreciate it. Does playing on iPad Pro seem better or worse than on PC? Yo, what's up, I'm gonna call you 15, even though it's 17N. 17, welcome to the stream, dude. I would honestly say playing on a PC is probably going to be better. Mason also was in S42. You know him longer than since S42. I don't remember Mason from S40. You got to remember, Sky, I don't really talk in world chat at all. But in general, especially back at the start of the game, I never interacted with world chat at all. Never. So that's one of the big things. He was in temp. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know that. No idea. I don't interact with world chat like you. You like, if I scroll back here, you'll probably be within the last 20 messages. Because that's what you're like. You talk in the world chat. Where are you? Oh. I mean, the only time I talk in world chat is just to let people know I'm live, and that's it. Oh, you haven't actually spoke in a while. Jesus, are you feeling okay, Sky? Oh my God, Sky hasn't messaged in a while, chat. He must be ill. Yeah, I don't talk in world chat, buddy. I don't know names. I have 1.4 million wrenches. Is it better to use on 1 unit or 2 units? Classic cost around 800k. As I said, guys, it all depends on how often your units are being used. For example, in this case, I have mine in my infantry. Gee, I forgot what it was called then. I got mine in my infantry. I got mine in my my Howie, and I got it in my plane as well. Okay, because those are the 3 main units that are being used. These other units are not worth using them in. When I'm in like the level 4 and I have 9.0 units, I'll have 100 in here, 100 in here, 100 in here, 100 in here, and then I'll have the remaining in my Air Force. Okay. So it all depends on how often you're using them. The things I have mine in are getting used often. If, for example, on my old account, I only have 2 units, so I do 100 in each and then max out one of them and then put the remaining in the other. Okay? So it all depends on how often that unit is being used. If you have a unit that is still max level, but it doesn't really get used, it sits in your base, it will help in a base defense, but that is it. And like, even then, obviously the ATG obviously sits in base and that's it, but I do also use the ATG often. I'm always in those sort of base to base fights, therefore I have it in there. But if you're someone who doesn't really go to the front line and you just focus on your 2 main units, I would say focus your 2 main units. If you use all of your units, you should spread them out between them because they're all going to benefit more from it. Also, way slower to relocate base after being burned. It's instant on mobile. It's no. PC's instant as well, XV. When you get burned, all you need to do is press spacebar, because what spacebar does, it zooms you into your base, right? So when you get burnt, you press spacebar, and it instantly pops up with a message, and then you can press to leave. So literally, you sit there, burned bum. Literally, space click, space click, space click, space click, that quick. It is that quick. So, like, you literally can get out without losing anything. So, they're exactly the same. But overall, the performance, the speed of everything on PC is going to be much quicker. Okay? Also, clicking, for example, with you, you've got to click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. I could just click, 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 click. It's much quicker. Don't remember, did you make a video about shortcuts on Warpath? No, I didn't end up making it, Sky. I was gonna, but there's like a couple of shortcuts and the video would not be that worth, if I'm honest with you. 50 mil power, 1.3 million kills, server 104. Nice, let's go, buddy. I'm 90 mil, free to play on S62. I have 2.4 million kills and 850 mil battle points. Would you say this is decent? Yes, it's very good, buddy. Obviously, it really does depend. Like, it really depends on, you know, early game is a lot easier to get kills, especially if you know what you're doing, right? So, like, if I went and made a brand new account right now and I built my base to be a unit killer, I would be able to easily get 2-3 million kills within that short period of time. So like, it all depends on whether or not you're cause if someone's brand new to the game and never played it before, never watched a YouTube video on it, and they just see it advertised and they download it, they're not going to go and drop as a free-to-play player millions and millions of kills without knowing what they're doing. So they're going to have to obviously learn the game, And someone who does know what they're doing is going to get a lot more kills a lot quicker. So that's the difference. Is you obviously with the knowledge becomes power. Knowledge is power, literally. Well, the one with the tag, for example, you didn't even know. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I don't know everything. Like, this is what I'm saying. Even I'm still learning things. Even I'm still learning things. For Garrison defense, what's better? Antonina and Stinger or Futurus and Stinger? This is just Garrison defense. For just Garrison defense, then it'd be Futurus and Stinger 100%. Deathwish still clicks and drags on PC. It pains me watching him use the old ways of controlling units. He even clicks bases to click recall units. Returns units inside base. Anyone else notice this? I mean, I still use this button here, and then, like, obviously, okay, so if I pull this out, let's just say I'm attacking this base here, right? I still sometimes will click this button right here to retreat instead of using the R key. I still use it sometimes, okay? I never click here and click recall, though. That's something I never normally do. The only time I would do that is if, like, let's just say, like, I'm here. It's quicker to do that. Oh, no, because it's not all select. It's quicker to just... literally, all I do is just press select all and then pull back. That's what I will sometimes do, 100%, okay? Now, the thing is, the clicking and dragging is actually very decent. Let's just say... right now I'm attacking this base and I know that this person's online and both of my units, let's just say, obviously I've done this is attacking and both of these units are firing. I will use my unit killing thing to drag like this and I'll hold it over a position. So most likely in this exact situation, if he was to use his Howies to counter me, he'll just attack this one or this one, and it will drop the unit right here, okay? That's how this game works. So, I would hover and drag over this. And the moment it pops out, boom, I release. It's quicker to release than it is to click, okay? So, in that situation, 100%, okay? 100% is easier to drag than it is to simply hover and then click. Because with clicking, what you need to do, you need to press it down and release it. Whereas with dragging, the moment it comes out, release. The release is quicker than a click and release. So it depends on the situation. I don't know if you're talking about this same situation or if you're on a, you know... But like overall, if I'm fighting in the field as well, I'll sometimes use drag, because it is easier sometimes to drag. So I won't say anything bad about what you're mentioning with Deathwish. I think that, in general, dragging is still a very valid option. But there definitely are times when clicking is a much easier solution. For example, if your Howie is sat there hitting people and you see someone coming up behind you, right? It is easier at that point to come down and click than it is to come down, drag, and onto the unit. So... it depends on the situation. Both are very valid options. Both are very valid options. Futurus isn't a garrison officer. I mean, he's not a garrison officer, but he will work and do lots of damage. Antonina offers 25% skill damage and 25% garrison damage. Correct, but Futurus is just 3 times as strong. So even with her skills, Futurus is still stronger. Would you recommend to use a 25% skill damage or garrison buff from Antonina on Howie or ATG? Well, it depends. Howie or ATG. If you're using an ATG, I would say use the garrison. If you're using on a Howie, probably a skill, because your Howie will be used outside and inside. The ATG, 90% is used inside, 10% outside to kill stuff, but 90% of the time, the ATG is inside. But Futurus gives 15% skill buff, 50% damage buff, and has insane skill damage. Correct. Yeah, so 100%. If we just look at the stats, okay, you got Futurus with 2400 coefficient if it's an infantry. If it's not infantry, then it's 2000, okay? Then he also has 1% skill prep reduction. He then has the 15% skill boost. He then has 25% skill boost. Sorry, 32% if it's an infantry. If it's not infantry, it doesn't matter. And then he also has 20% damage, okay? This is much stronger than 1200 coefficient with an extra 25%, and then another 25%, and then obviously a little bit of 35% firepower, and then the damage intensity. You can always use this buff or this buff on said officer. But overall, guys, if you only are able to have one of them, he will deal a lot more damage. A lot more damage against units than what Antonina will. iPad gives a lot of unit control. I mean, iPad will give a lot of unit control, but you have more unit control over here, if I'm honest with you. Don't watch Leverage that much since he called out no money, yet he ignores S40 using scripts. I mean, everyone's gonna be guilty in some way, shape, or form of doing stuff in those bigger alliances. Futurus is a mix out of Lib and I. Yeah, basically, it's kind of a mix between the two, for sure. Oh, I need my both hands level. Yeah. What is my skill training? For what unit? Do you know what? One thing I miss is this skill here. The fact that it's only available for tanks and stuff, it's really annoying. I really wish that this was available for, like, all units. I really wish this was available for all units. Are any of these worth having? Nope. Nope. No. This is okay to have, I guess, and this one's okay to have, but I need another defense one, really. No, that's shit. You could train 2 damage skills on 1 officer. What, sorry, Sky? So for my infantry, this is my skill training for Everbloom, and then for Countess Thorn, this is my other one. Well, a special and an attack skill, but the special skill is a damage skill. Yeah, for sure. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of many. There's some, but there's not lots going around. There's definitely a few of them. This skill, okay, is for everyone. Did I put this on the ATG? Oh, I could put this on the ATG, you know. Chat.
Time to let my fist do the talking.
Ready another salvo.
Time to let my fists do the talking.
There you go. I'd say Stinger's more useful with the skill damage. No, 100%. So it depends. If I'm in a... So the thing is, if you're attacking bases and that, then this grouping's better. Okay, if you're attacking a base, this grouping here is much better. If I'm going into a defense mode, I will switch Stinger with Liberty, and Liberty will go on my ATG, and then Stinger will go on the Howie. Yeah, but it deals less damage. What deals less damage, Marty? Can't wait to use your new tactic in a level 4. Personally, in open field, if you want to choose between Stinger and Flame, which one do you choose to use that with Antonina? Probably Stinger. If you're going after units, probably Stinger. I have got Stinger, Eye, Future, and Antonina Awoken for the arty, and Spanner and Uncle for what? For Manny? What do you mean for Manny? So you got Stinger, Eye, Future, and Antonina. Stinger, Eye. So use Eye and Future, and then Stinger and Antonina on your Howies. And then you said you got Spanner and Uncle. Who would you recommend I do next? So for MBT, I mean, do you want... I would say get the new Madam Havoc. So if you get Madam Havoc and Uncle on your MBT, it's going to be extremely strong. One of the best combos on the game. Like, as in, it's better than some exclusive lounge officers. So, yeah. Would you advise to start Air Advanced Combat Research after finishing Tank Advanced Research, or start with Modern War for tanks, having tanks and air as modern units? How often do you use your air units, Tom? That's the question. How often do you use them? Now, here's the thing. Air units, if you have strong air units, you are going to be more wanted than having strong ground units. Everyone has good ground units. There's not... If you like ratio the amount of people that have good air units to good ground units, I'd say 85% of them have good ground, 15% have better air. So if you have better air, you're going to be more valuable and more wanted, right? But at the same time, it's also harder to get that. So it all depends on how often you use that air units, Mr. Tom. If you use your air units a lot, and I mean a lot, like you're the main person, going for air will help you, right? But at the same time, ground units, trying to keep up with the ground units is going to be just as effective. I like field fighting as well, and MBT is my main. Havoc and Uncle. I switch out Havoc with Fawn for defense. Yeah, I mean, 100%, Brian. Havoc and Uncle on the MBT is honestly absolutely amazing. I done a test the other day with Mike, who has very similar research to me. Bro, read chats. What do you mean read chats? I've read chats. I've literally responded to all of your messages. You told me this would be rock and roll. Is You can't say read chat. I'm literally responding to every single person's message here. Look at your one. Look, Valk's last skill. I think I know it says only for heli, but it means the load time reduction, not the skill damage. Okay, for sure. I do know the skill you're on about. Let me just refresh my mind with it. Increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 15%. Yes, correct. If leading a tank, hunter, or helicopter troop reduces load time. I mean, 15% damage is like... It's okay. It's okay to have. But I mean, pretty much every officer has that. Like, this person has 15% damage, you know? For some reason, my brain's gone dumb. This person has 15% damage. This person has 15% damage, you know? Where's the rest of them? No, you don't want to be using that one. Where is it? My brain's gone numb. This one has 15% damage. Like, a lot of the officers have 15% damage, you know? So, like, sure, it would be nice to have. Look at these noodle units. Noodles. Aliko, welcome, buddy. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, homie. That Flame and Heat is monster on base defense if you use extra garrison damage and also skill damage. Yeah, I mean, Heat is one of the best officers in the game if you're going for, like, kills and damage. Would you rather Flame Red Heat, Stinger... So you're asking if I'd rather have Flame Red Heat, Stinger Eye of Providence, or Stinger Futurus? There's too many things you're asking here. Okay, so would I rather have Flame and Red, and then Stinger, Eye of Poseidon, Eye of Providence, or Stinger and Futurus and Flame and Red? It's a good question. It's a good question. It would all depend realistically on who's attacking you. If an infantry attacks you, you'd rather probably have Futurus and I, right? Oh, but you didn't say that. You just said Stinger and I or Stinger and Futurus. So if you're going for just Stinger and Futurus... again, it depends what's attacking you. If it's an infantry attacking you, then probably gonna want Eye of Providence. But if it's not an infantry tanking you, then you're probably gonna want Futurus. It's okay, Marty. Instead of doing Havoc, because I want to do triple Arties, should I do Argent Flame? All I use MBT for is tanking anyways. Okay, well, I mean, if you're going to be getting a third artillery, then, yeah, you're going to obviously want to focus on your... Very tired today, I do apologize, as you're obviously then gonna want to focus definitely on having your artillery to be maxed out. So yeah, I mean, with that, in that case, the thing is, you don't want to tank with an MBT. You don't want to tank a base with an MBT. It's a bad idea, if I'm honest with you. Like, if you're gonna tank a base, either tank it with a super heavy or tank it with a infantry. Just tanking with tanking with a like MBT, you're asking to lose a lot of units for no reason. What's up, Mag? How is our number one noodle doing today? I hope you're having a good day, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you, sir? Guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you go drop a sub over onto Mr. Antoine's account. Mr. Antoine, if you want to put a link to your channel in the stream, feel free. Yeah, honestly, bro, I wouldn't use MBT. I use the 5-second officer skill load time strat, so in between does fine. It does. The 5-second officer skill load time. So what does that involve? That involves... What does that involve? How 5 seconds? How the motherfucker are you getting 5 seconds? Am I tripping?
Not a penny less for my...
So obviously I'm guessing you're taking the skill from I, right? You're taking the skill prep time from I, but that's only if you're on artillery. Wait, are you on about on your artillery you're using 5 seconds? But even then, what's 5 seconds? I'm trying to think. Is that you're using a... Is that you're using I and Futurus with I's skill being casted onto your Futurus? You're losing out on a lot of damage though, so you're gonna have to do a lot more runs in the long run. You're losing out on a lot of damage. How you doing today though, Mag? Are you having a good day, sir? Face is getting an advertisement. Face is kind of... He's on drugs right now, I think. Oh, he's gone back in. He's on drugs though. Guys, the new farm is up if you want to put it up. But yeah, chat, obviously, I really appreciate you all tuning into today's stream. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If anyone has any more questions, please feel free to ask. We'll probably be ending the stream here shortly. Obviously, there isn't really much more to be done here. No Face, show us your noodle units. We saw them, Sky. We saw them. But yeah, guys, we will be live later on over on Twitch. If you guys want to, the link is in the chat right now. We'll be live on Twitch later. Who is Vox 2.0? There is no Vox 2.0, buddy. There is no Vox 2.0. I have 63 drink tokens. Should I use them for lounge or wait till I have more? Demon, the thing is, when is lounge? Lounge isn't yet anyway. You've still got like... You've still got like another week at least until that comes out. So like, if I were you, just keep you'll be able to save up in time. You'll be able to save up. How many drinks do I have? I don't have a crazy amount. I mean, I've got 77. Yeah, just keep saving up, buddy. And if you have to, just buy them from the thingy store. Which officer should I awaken after Percy as free to play? Nahid, welcome to the stream. Where are you from? CJ says Antonina. Well, it all depends, Naheen. Honestly, if I was on a brand new account right now, I would save up 720 statues. By the time I save up 720 statues, you would probably be able to get a newer gen officer anyway, if I'm not mistaken. So, honestly, I would say save up your money. Not your money. Save up your officer statues till you get 720. And at that point, find out what's the best officer available. Can you give your personal idea about Rising Star or El Cartero on Vanguard Bomber? I'm personally going to go with El Cartero. The ability to completely stop a unit in its tracks is honestly paramount. You need to have that. It's so good. I would generally always say to do that. It's definitely going to be definitely something to think about, you know? Because don't get me wrong, you know, Rising Star is still he is decent. Don't get me wrong, obviously he does the 1700 coefficient, you know, straight away and reduces the bombing interval by 20%. But other than that, he has 10% damage. El Cartero does 1350. He then also does an extra 400 with the burn-in. He also, you know, does a 22.5% damage. And overall, like, he's still a very good unit officer. So if it was me, these would be my 2 bomber officers right now. Both of these are the 2 that I would have. Blame No Face for using Death Adder and also awakening him. Yep. What a noodle. Lounge starts in around 8 to 9 days from now. It will be around that time. Lounge is normally, if we can get it to come up here. So what's the date? So Lounge is normally on the first week of the month. Sometimes though it is on the second week of the month. But I think you find it should be on like either the first, second, third, or fourth, around here. It should be around here somewhere. Normally it's either on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it'll be around here next week, I think. But Scope, should I use my 6.1 bomber to make my howitzer a 7.1 unit? Well, these are the sacrifices you need to think about, CJ. There's a lot of different situations. Like, you do need to murder your darlings. It's a phrase that I've been using for a long time. Murder your darlings, and it can be related to anything. For example, in editing, you know, when you're editing a video, there's a lot of footage you might want, but you don't necessarily need, and it makes the video too long. So you got to murder your darlings, get rid of the good stuff to make the other good stuff even better. Because if you've got it too dragging out and too long, then, you know, so that's why I would say 100% that, like, you need to think about the situation you're in. Will it be more beneficial for you to make that bigger Howie and sacrifice and murder your bomber, you know? You can always get another bomber back in the future. Nardid is also Persian. He said he's from Oman, Mardi. He said he's from Oman. ATG Lib MBT. Marty Howie. Why would you get a Lib MBT? Okay, or Marty Howie, Lib Howie, Vanguard MBT. I can make 3 8.1 units at the time and play 8.1 limited. Okay, so I mean, okay, what's this? The lounge will be available on the 2nd week. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. I would say, yeah, you don't want to Lib MBT. You don't want to Lib MBT. If anything, you'd want the Lib Howie. Honestly, having an ATG is nice, but you don't want to Lib MBT. So if anything, I would say to get the 2 Howies and get 2 Howies and an ATG, 2 Howies and an MB. So like that's probably going to be your slightly better option, but you do then lose out on an ATG. And obviously an ATG is a very good defense unit, but that's it. It's just a defense unit mostly. Well, that sucks, Crystal. The later the better for lounge. More time to get more drink tokens. No, I want her right now. I want to get Liberty right now. Fuck. I want to get Liberty, guys. Come on. Don't starve me of my Liberty. I want Liberty. But yeah, overall, guys, obviously, it all depends on the units you want, the playstyle you want, you know? What it all comes down to at the end of it. How close are you to getting done with Liberty? I'm really close, Crystal. Look. It's the last one I need. I need 49 statues. Lady Liberty is overrated. Red Heat is where it's at. Red Heat is very good for defense and getting kills, but Lady Liberty definitely has a little bit more versatility with her ability to, you know, give extra range, still have very, very high damage coefficient. Overall, I'm not angry that I have Liberty over Red Heat. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, having Red Heat would be nice, but, you know, it's one of those things where, as someone who is attacking a lot of bases, having that extra grid will also be very good, especially in keeping my units alive. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, either is really good, you know? Either is really good. You'll be home in 20 minutes. I'll be up for some Athena. I mean, if we've got enough people on. But I wouldn't say Lady Liberty is overrated. Overrated means that she's not actually that good. But she is. She is that good. She is really good. And since Scope's working on air, he needs Darkwing. Ugh. I mean, it would be nice to get Darkwing, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, Frederick? How you doing, homie? He's reading every message but mine. By the way, I'm 100 statues behind you now. It's not that I'm reading every message but yours, Sky. It's just I don't see your message. It's not that I ignore it. I don't think... Oh, Sky sent this one. Missed that. Okay, yep. And then start talking about... I'm talking, I'm looking at here, I'm looking over and I'm talking. I just missed your message. If I literally read every message but yours, I wouldn't have read that message saying he literally is reading everyone's message except mine. Also, what is your opinion on the latest lounge officer? I'm fine. Good to hear, Frederick. The latest lounge officer. So, that's this one, right? For me, I've heard, I haven't really seen much action with it, but the stats do look pretty decent. You know, 65% resilience, that's a lot. Damage intensity is pretty average. 30% damage, that's good. 25% damage resist, that's good. And then the attacking 50% chance to deal 480 every 4 seconds, that's good. So, like, stat-wise, it's a good officer. It is a good officer. You know, it's one of those things, guys, like, it's not... I don't think it's crazy OP. But again, there's some officers, guys, when on paper they don't seem that good, but in practicality, they're insane, right? Like, legit, like, I'm not joking, you guys. If you read Red Heat skills, for example, if you read this, they seem good, but they don't seem fucking crazy. But when you actually use her, she's insane, right? But when, like, everyone, if anyone says that, nah, they always knew from reading the things that she was crazy, every single person I've ever spoke to about Red Heat has admitted when reading her skills, they genuinely thought that she wouldn't be that worth it. They generally thought, why bring out Red Heat that does absolutely nowhere near as much as, you know, Lady Liberty? But in practicality, she's insane, right? So, with that being said, I've not seen any footage with the new fleeting arrow yet. I've not seen any. Okay, so I don't really know. You know, I don't really know how good she really is, but she seems decent. I mean, especially if you pair her up with Darkwing. If you've got both of these, you're gonna win every gunfight. Every air fight. I'm pretty sure. Mason says, "Yep, Red Heat is good." Mason, can you confirm nor deny that when you first saw Red Heat's skill, did you think she was overpowered, or did you genuinely think that she seemed just average, or maybe just a little bit above average? She didn't seem that crazy. Have you recovered from your sickness? 90%, Mr. Frederick. Thank you, sir. 90%. Thank you for asking, though. I really appreciate that, homie. What am I hearing? What am I hearing, Face? I changed my phone and lost my account. I have an account number. How can I retrieve that account? What do you mean by you have an account number? You mean like you have this number right here? Thank you for the love hearts on the stream. Guys, if you haven't done so and you've enjoyed today's stream, please think about hitting that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And guys, once again, thank you for 2,100 subscribers. That's honestly insane. Honestly, what I would say, Michael, is I would genuinely think that you need to find the email address. You need to remember what your email address is, and then, you know, do the whole I forgot my password bullshit, okay? And try and get an account recovery that way. Also, when you first load up the game, let me do it for you, actually. When you first load up the game, you'll see at the top right, you'll have support. So if you see here in a second, and this is on mobile too. So you see here support. If you click support, it will come up with like the Lilith has like a sort of a support team that will help you, and you can let them know, you know, can you send an email address for a password reset or whatever. Like, try and speak to them that way. But other than that, I'm genuinely not 100% sure. When I first saw her skills, I didn't think she was good. But then I heard people from Epic, she is good, so I awakened her. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm referring to. Like, every single person I know has 100% not thought she was that good. Because on paper, she doesn't seem that strong. But in reality, she's insane, right? And the opposite, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this guy here, okay, deals damage of 1,500. He also plants mines. These mines have a 50% chance to deal damage of an extra 750, okay, to enemy troops within 200 maps. So that's up to 3 enemy troops, okay? He then has shield of 500, okay, every 8 seconds. 30% chance, that is. He also has blast mitigation. He has HP buff. He has officer skill boost. So this is huge, by the way, officer skill boost. And then here increases the officer's resilience to this officer's infantry troop by 10%. Non-fortification type ally protection in this infantry troop will receive a damage intensity effect reduced by 2%. Overall, this guy genuinely seems strong. but in reality, he's pretty fucking weak. So this is kind of an opposite, you know? But that being said, apparently infantry have had a buff to their damage output or something. I'm not 100%, but maybe. Why is Everbloom so good for infantry? The reason Everbloom is so good literally comes down to multiple things, right? She has a great skill, which is basically 1800 coefficient shield. She also has reduction of 30% to skill damage. She also then has blast mitigation 50%, and she has a bit of HP buff, which is not terrible, but it's only HP. And then she also has the ability to give a firepower buff of 10% to nearby friendly groups. And then finally, her Awoken skill increases the damage resist of this officer's infantry troop by 10%. For every 10% HP the troop loses, the damage resist is increased by an extra 5%. So by the time you're on the final leg of your life, you have like an extra 20% on top of the pre-existing. Okay? So you can have up to 30% damage resist. That's why. So she gets stronger. Her protection gets stronger the more she loses, like the more she loses units. That's why she's so good. She just keeps you going, you know? I've literally had it where one infantry, like when I'm tanking a base, one volley from a howitzer completely wipes out half of my infantry, and I think that it's over, right? And I'm like, shit, I'm not even gonna get my skill off. And then the second one hits and it deals a little bit more, and then the next one hits and it deals even less, and I'm literally able to get like 3 or 4 skill shots off when the first half of the HP went in 1 second. So like, she's really strong because she just keeps you there. She just keeps you on your toes for so long. Like, so long. It genuinely is crazy. Red Heat for ATG. What's the best pair? Red Heat is okay on an ATG, but she'll be much stronger on a howitzer. Much stronger on a howitzer, buddy. You're kind of wasting her being on an ATG. If you see an infantry with Lonesome Star, run for your life. Honestly, Milan, Lonesome Star isn't that good. He's okay, but here's the thing, chat. We saw a video the other day. Sky showed a video, and I'm going to show you guys in my Discord. So this is in my Discord. Sky posted this video, right? And again, we don't know much information on this, okay? So as you can see here, right? All we can see is it's an 8.2 going against a 9.0, right? Now, in this instance, guys, the heli will always lose. Even if it was a 9.2 heli, it's gonna lose because the infantry just pretty much neglects all damage coming from it, okay? But have a look at the damage output from the skills, okay? Right? Now, this never used to be a thing. So watch the damage output from the skills here in a second. That never used to happen. Now, could, theoretically speaking, this infantry have max tech? Obviously, we don't know the situation here, okay? So if we have a look, this person and this person both don't have tech on, apparently. But is there a chance that this person has all basically advanced and modern almost done, but they've not completed it, and then this person doesn't have a lot of tech done on their plane? We don't know. Obviously, I do want to investigate this a little bit more because, as I mentioned to you before, infantry have never been great damage dealers. They've always been sponges, right? Even with the new bear, even with Lonesome Star, they've never dealt this much damage. They've never dealt this much damage before, okay? Let me check his technology power. Thank you, thank you. I know for a fact that the heli has modern wrenches because the 9.0 heli could be... couldn't be XV without it. Yeah, but wrenches don't mean anything. Wrenches don't mean anything, if I'm honest. Agent Crystal on duty. Yes, ma'am. So here's the thing, guys. Like, here's the thing, chat. So, like, I'm being deadly honest with you, and I'm pretty sure Crystal can confirm. I'm pretty sure anyone in chat here who's been playing long enough will know that infantry's, even with, like, I mean, even when you put Bear, is he with Bear on this? I'm pretty sure he might be, but I think it was just like Red Wolf, not Red Wolf, whatever her name is, the blonde chick. Yeah. So even this pair in here would not do this much damage output normally. Have they changed? Have they updated infantry? Because I've never seen anything in the patch notes about infantry being updated. But I promise you now, chat, infantry have never dealt this much damage before. Never. They've never dealt this much damage. Because especially when Bear came out, people were using Lonesome Star and Bear for just max damage output. And they still were struggling to deal this kind of damage on another unit. So could someone let me know if they have in fact, you know, increased... if they have in fact increased it. Obviously, we aren't, even with Angel checking out, sorry, not Angel, even with Crystal checking out, you know, the two different people's sort of tech skills, like, we still don't know. I think, who was it that said it? Yeah, so 17 said it. He said Dragon probably has skill damage on, and the other guy probably has no resistance. So this could be the case, you know, this could be the case. That video is old, I think. I don't know, Mr. King. I have no idea on the source of this video at all. Who have questioned about heli firepower in the house? What do you mean, sorry, Mr. Flying Piranha? I don't think anyone's got any questions about helis right now. I absolutely hate infantry, lol. They be this broken. But that's what I'm saying, Mad Demon. I've never seen infantry deal damage like this before. No, it's new. I found it the day I send it in the Warpath Discord. Okay, well, I mean, someone could have uploaded it to Discord, but it's an old video, Sky. I can upload a video now from 3 years ago. Doesn't mean it's a new video. It's the first time you've ever seen it. I could release some old footage from like 3 years ago, and just be like, oh, look at this. You know? So, like, technically, I mean, you don't have much info, do you? Obviously, it's not 3 years old. S73 is not that new, you weirdo. We're in, like, fucking 120 now. Like, what? I see nothing strange in that video. What do you mean you see nothing strange in that video? Infantry have never dealt this much damage before. Yeah, it is old. He has not been in S73 for some time. Oh, okay. Yeah, but they bring out new servers every day. They don't bring out new servers every day. It's like every 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks. Hmm. But yeah, the point I'm trying to get at, chat, is like, have they changed infantry? Because infantry have never been that strong before. Also, guys, if you do want to join the Discord, okay, please obviously feel free to join. The link will be in the chat right now. I'm just putting the link in the chat for you guys. But yeah, check out the link there for Discord. We have a lot of people in there, and if you are new to the Discord, simply type in the chat, and I'll give you guys the role for the Warpath crew. Okay. 10 months old now. Yeah, 10 months. That's a decent amount of time. 40% skill damage, 30% skill damage, 15% skill damage, plus lonesome. No, I'm not. I'm not neglecting that, but just in general, like I've never seen infantry really deal damage like that, like ever. Never, ever have I seen that. I had an enemy in Rome that had an entire rally of infantry and even some with max rocket launcher with iron and couldn't survive. I've never seen a full. Never in my life have I seen a full rally of infantry. Never seen a full rally of infantry. Who would you guys say is better then? Who would you guys say is... Because obviously, I'm guessing this guy is not going to be better than Bear. I'm assuming Bear will be better, right? So, normal attack damage 40%, damage intensity 50%. Is Bear better to have? Is Bear better to have, guys? Bear is better than this guy, yeah? Yeah, but so the reason people don't make damage infantry setups is because they're not good. They've never really been that good. But yeah, chat, I think we're going to be ending up the stream here. If you do have any final questions, please feel free to ask. Obviously, more than happy to help answer any questions you guys might have. What's up, Crypto? Too bad no officer rest will be added. What do you mean, sorry, Crypto? What do you mean, sorry, buddy? Check in-game chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you mean? You still need to give me 3 subnames now. You're on drugs. What do you mean, sorry, Crystal? Oh, you mean statue reset? The developers have already confirmed they will not be doing a statue reset. Soph hates me, chat. Soph hates me. I don't want statue reset even as a free-to-play player. The thing is, right, if you got statue reset, everyone would get so strong. It's unreal. It wouldn't be good. It would not be good for the game. Because, let's put it this way, right? Imagine right now I could go a statue reset. I would just reset things like Percy. I'd reset her. Obviously, I didn't get these officers. I would reset Percy, reset this one. And then reset Spanner. And then, even to be fair, probably reset Valkyrie now. And then that leads me to now just go and get all of the new officers that are stupidly fucking overpowered. And it would ruin the game. It would literally ruin the game. Yeah. Maybe if they said you could reset one officer and one officer only. Maybe. Maybe if they done that. But even then, I just don't see the point in it, you know? I feel like it would ruin the... It would ruin it. Now check? Okay. Okay, so he has no tech power. Okay, that person has no tech power. Yeah, okay. So the person who was getting attacked had 0 tech power, basically. Okay. That makes sense then. That person has 0 tech power. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be cool to have an officer reset, but at the same time, you know, don't even need to think about it. I would reset Antonina. Antonina's not she's still a very good officer, you know? She's still a very good officer. Yeah, so he has double the tech, you know, double the tech. So, honestly, I would probably assume that that's what the situation is. Yeah, that's not the best thing. Yeah, it doesn't fit in my lineup. Well, not currently, but once you get a 5th unit, because you only have 4 units right now, Sky. Once you get a 5th unit, she might be. Don't get me wrong, like, once I get Liberty, I'm then going to start working on Red Heat, and Red Heat will go here instead. So, like, eventually I won't have room for her. Like, everyone has their time eventually, for sure. But if you could only reset one officer, Sky, Antonina wouldn't be the one you choose, you know? I was thinking instead of resets, they can add an upgrade option for older officers. Let's say Eruptor, first skill, 5 to 6, cost 100 touches. Okay. I mean... the problem is, right, so let's just say, for example, what you just mentioned, 150 statues to gain that much extra power. For me, it's not 150 statues, right? For me, that's going to end up costing me almost the whole entire officer. I've only got 1 skill done up, right? So, for me, or anyone who doesn't have an officer, like an older officer that's now shit, because we were smart in the first place, we're now going to be behind. So it still wouldn't be a good idea, right? Because that means that you could easily just, you know, let's say you have it maxed already, though. But then that's my fault for maxing an officer that isn't that good. It's just what I got to deal with, you know? So, like, that's the problem. You only have to spend... Well, when I say you, whoever has this person only has to spend 150 statues to gain an officer that's just as good as something I've now got to spend 720 to get. So that still wouldn't work. It still wouldn't be that good. It would not be a good idea. Nanda Eyes, welcome. Who is the best super heavy lineup? Well, it depends. If you are solely tanking a base and that is it, you don't want any other use for your super heavy, then you're gonna want to have Svarlin and Uncle, okay? But if you want to have a super heavy that's almost as good at tanking a base but also provides a base shield, you're gonna want to have Uncle and Thorn, because you're only gonna lose a little bit protection on tanking a base, but you're now also gonna have a very strong base shield, so you'll be able to use it in more than one situation. If you want to have a field super heavy, which you never see, okay? You never see a field unit. Guys, the new officer, by the way, I don't know if you have seen the footage of it, but, where is she? Madam Havoc on a super heavy? Oh, he's fucking strong, chat. Have you seen it? It's insane. It's actually insane. So yeah, Madam Havoc, if you want a field officer, Thorn is better than Steel? Yeah, Thorn would be better than Steel, because she's more versatile. Would be funny for anyone to build a super heavy for the purpose of field fighting. Honestly, so here's the thing. I feel like the super heavy does need to be a little bit quicker. I think it needs to be a little bit quicker, because, like, it has no other objective right now other than tanking a base and being a base shield inside the base, you know? The guy that made the video has max tank wretch and also one of the highest skin sets in the game. No, I know, Sky, but honestly, like, I've seen more than just that footage, by the way. I don't know where it was. Someone sent it to me a long time, like when she first came out, and it was a different person. Like, honestly, like, having an offensive super heavy is genuinely really good. Like, it does so much damage. But yeah, I think they should actually make the super heavy a little bit faster. I think they should make it a little bit faster, you know? Hey Scopes, I'll send my setup on your Discord. Tell me what you think. By the way, it's for G2. G2's 9.1 if I'm not mistaken. Alright chat, so this is what we've been sent. Alright, so you've got... Oh, I'm blind. Here we go. So you have Svarlin and Uncle. Not too bad, not too bad. Again, I mean... When you get attacked... Okay, so if you're getting attacked, by the way, Alex, do you swap Svarlin for Thorn? Is that what you do? Like, if you're about to have a base defense, would you go and get... would you swap Svarlin for Thorn, or... Okay, so moving on. We have got I and this guy, which is Saber. I always forget his name. Yep. Pretty good so far. I would swap, like, I would put I'd put Iron Saber onto my Liberty. I'd put the Iron Saber on Liberty, and then put these two on the Marty. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good combo. It will work very well. And then over here we have got You've got Darkwing. Damn, motherfucker has Darkwing, chat. So Darkwing and So guys, does anyone here have Darkwing other than Alex, or is there anyone in chat who has Darkwing? Guys, let me know who is better. Okay, who is better? Darkwing and the new not Fleeting Arrow, the other one. So Darkwing and what's her name, chat? I'm gonna have to look now because my brain's not working. This one, where is she? Her. Is Darkwing and Skyjockey better than Darkwing and Nagarani? Does anyone know the answer to that? Does anyone here know the answer to that question? Because from watching any footage I've seen, Skyjockey just doesn't seem to be that good. But I've got so many people telling me that Skyjockey's better than Nagarami. So, can someone let me know? Does anyone here know the answer to that? Bro, a video about Vox. Compare the base with and without her. I mean, it's... The video would be a bit of a short video, if I'm honest with you, Crypto. I mean, Vox is definitely a very good officer. All you need to do is upgrade her first skill. You don't need to upgrade the rest of them. And she already obviously gives you that percentage, right? But when you add her Awoken, she obviously offers that little bit more. If you have two fighters, but as a standalone, Nagarani is better. Okay, she is if you have two fighters. Well, obviously, I mean, if you have, you know, Nagarani and Witcher on one, and then you'd have Skyjockey and, say, Thingy on the other, yes, that makes sense. But if you only have one fighter, what is the better option? And I always thought it'd be Nagarani with Blade Wing, but now I've got a lot of people saying, Skyjockey's better. And I'm like, don't think so, but I might be wrong. I will openly admit that I might be wrong. How strong would you think Red Heat's AoE burn skill would do with a 135% skill damage and coverage damage? But I think it can do 2 in those 4 seconds. Yeah, so the thing is, the skill damage is what, like, having that skill damage is really, really good, honestly. Red Heat is generally one of the strongest officers in the game when it comes to just AoE damage. She's very, very strong. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for everyone tuning into today's video, or video to stream, I guess. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. And honestly, it's a really nice combo so far, Mr. Alex. I do like it, sir. I do like it. Very nice. I have 4 modern units and 3 awakened officers. What's up, AZ? Welcome to the stream, dude. The thing is, honestly, just keep saving up your statues, get to 720, and then think about what it is you want to get. So instead of Steel and Uncle, I should go Thorn instead and Uncle secondary, or switch. Well, it all depends, Natterize, on what you have, like, because genuinely, I'm not joking you, like, Uncle and Svalin is gonna be the better option for tanking a base. But if you are someone who can't afford to have all 3 officers, as in Thorn, Uncle, and Svalin, and you can only get 2, I think Thorn will be better to have than Svalin, just because you can use Steel in multiple ways. You can't use Svalin in multiple ways, if that makes sense. I'm still disturbed seeing I on a Marty RT. On a Marty RT? Yeah, you definitely need to... Alex definitely needs to switch over I onto the Liberty one. Definitely. But guys, seriously, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Is it better to go with Uncle or Madame first? On what unit, AZ? On what unit? Sorry, buddy. What unit? Also, guys, for anyone, I mean, this might be very for Alex as well, if I'm honest with you. If anyone here has Liberty that they're working on, not Liberty, sorry, Red Heat. Red Heat, even when not awoken, is very, very strong. So don't be thinking just because she's not awoken, you don't want her on your unit. I swear to God, right, if you have just almost like not much done to her, she's still very, very strong. Futurist with his power that's surprising. Wait, what do you mean? A better video would be defense setups like Vox, Golden Eagle, Steel, Uncle, Thorn, Stinger. Which is the best to sacrifice? Well, I mean, Golden Eagle would be the best to sacrifice because he gives the least amount. And then Stinger gives... Well, no, Stinger gives the least amount. But then he also deals damage, so... You know. But, I mean, it all depends. It's not necessarily what you want to sacrifice. It's more of a what is your loadout. You know? Because if you have 4 Howies, you're not necessarily going to want to have, you know, Thorn on a Howie. You know, Uncle will work on a Howie a little bit better, but even then, you don't really... So it all depends on your units, you know. Show Discord PM. Oh, boy. Yeah, you do suck, to be fair. The setup you were showing. Oh, for thingy's setup. Where is it? So AZ, for the MB, you're going to want to put Madame first. Because Uncle, you want to get that damage off. You want to get the most damage as quick as you can off onto them, if that makes sense. Ugh. No Futurist with his power. That's surprising. Well, I mean, he probably doesn't have Futurist. But, like, let's be honest, 100%, if you was to switch Antonina, so get rid of Antonina and put, put Iron Futurist on this Howie, and then put Flame and, honestly, put Flame and Stinger on this Howie, and then put Liberty and this Saber on this Howie. That's going to be your best option. Alex, if you're hearing this. Okay, Alex? So, on this Howie, on your Marty Howie, you're going to want to have Flame and Stinger on this Howie. Then on this Howie here, you're going to want to have Futurist, and then I second. And then on this Howie, you're going to want to have Lady Liberty and Saber. Okay? That's going to be your best option. Yo, what's up, Sinner? Welcome to the stream, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. How's your day? I hope you're having a beautiful day today, sir. So you miss out on 10%. Miss out on 10% what? So, yeah, but the 10% that can be trained. Well, sure, but then, like, it doesn't... It's, you know, I guess by that point it's 20%. But even then, 20% is still less than most of the other officers, you know? And then your unit that officer is on is going to be dealing less damage. Does that make sense? Because that now has no skill training, which means it's dealing even less. I'm going to get shield for base from all of them, or only from Thorn and officer paired with. It's only of the unit that it's on. So Thorn and whoever it's on will get the pairing, and that's it. I feel like I jumped to the wrong message. Okay, so let's have a look at it. It says, hello, Made in Poland here. Welcome, Made in Poland. Shesk. Server 52, thanks for your videos. I like your energy, going to the point, and I have a question when it comes to base defense. If I have Thorn and 3 other officers that guarantee shield. Yes, so... welcome, Shesk. Thank you for joining into the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, it's only the officer that it's on, okay? So only Thorn and the officer she's with will get that base shield. You suck, Sky. Why do you want me to show that? For some reason, chat, Sky wants me to show you this. I don't know why. He's just a weirdo, okay? He's just a weirdo. He's a weirdo. No, you're welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the kind words. I have her 5335, full skill damage with flame. If lucky, insta-kill 50% of artillery AG. Yeah, so even at 533, well, 100% at 5335, you want to have her on your loadout. I've seen Red Heat being used at 2222, and she decimated everything. So I promise you now, if you have even the littlest bit inside of, if you have the littlest bit for Red Heat, definitely think about using her. What would you make in that case? Free to play? Wait, I feel like I've missed something here, Sinner. Been watching your video tutorials, really enjoyed listening to your opinions. Pretty new to the game. Ah, welcome, Sinner, and you're pretty new, that's awesome. My main unit is a modern light tank, and I'm working my way on other units. I'm very close to an 8.0 red and black units, okay? I can choose between rockets, red arty, AG, or black fighter. What would you make in that case? You're free to play, and I think 3 modern ground units would be overkill. I like light tank gameplay, so rockets, but they are not strong enough to put them on the field. Should I rather make a red artillery? So the problem you've got with that, Mr. Sinner, is there's so much to think about. You got to think about your tech trees. You got to think about where your tech's going, right? So obviously a light tank means that the blue camp is going to be your light tank, right? Now, again, as you said, the rocket launcher in the field is very weak. You know, one bomber and that thing's gone. So the problem you've got is if you are solely relying on that to be your damage output to bases, it's not going to be worth it. It will be decent in a base defense if an infantry tanks you, but that's about it. Whereas the howitzer will do more. So the howitzer will be better for you. I am maxing out tank tech. So what I would advise is just focus purely on your light tank, yeah? Focus on your light tank. And I would even say try and get one... I would say try and get one air unit as well. So 2 ground units, 1 air unit. That's to be your starter. Then you can work towards other things afterwards. But I would start at that for now, if I'm honest with you. At which stage is Red Heat better than the Eagle on my ATG? Honestly, don't use Red... Do not use... I wouldn't use her on your ATG, if I'm honest with you. I would keep your ATG. Keep ATG with Eagle. You would want to swap. You would want to use her on artillery. You wouldn't want to use her on ATG. The ATG is 95%. Okay, not 95. It's a bit of an exaggeration. 80%, 75 to 80% of the damage from an ATG comes from its main attack. Okay, so therefore Eagle would be the better option. Okay, don't get me wrong, Red Heat would still work, but Red Heat is a coefficient machine. You're gonna want to focus on having her on a Howie, 100%. Which Red Heat skill will you start upgrading? I mean, if I'm gonna be using her, I'm gonna end up upgrading the first skill. So it's one of those things, like I've always said, obviously, you know, if you're gonna want to upgrade an officer, start working on something that you're gonna like get to level 5. But when it comes to Red Heat, although I've already started on here, I don't know if I'm gonna continue getting this up to level, you know, 4, or if I think I'm gonna work towards getting this, because at the end of the day, this is the skill that really boosts her, you know. So obviously this would be the first one, and then after that, I'll probably end up going to the... I'll probably just finish this one because I'm already there. Then I'll go this one, then I'll go this one. Because the burn is good, don't get me wrong. But, like, I already have 21% damage coefficient with the burning. So, like, at this point, I should upgrade this, I think. ATG is better for normal damage or pen damage? Well, okay, so they're the same thing. Normal damage is... Pen damage is a multiplier from a normal shot, okay? So, your normal damage, and then the pen damage on top is just 50%. Is 50%. I think it's 50% if I'm not mistaken. So, you need to be able to pen as well, right? So, if your ATG is at 9.2... it's not gonna pen that much. Also, peace. How you doing today, dude? Welcome to the stream. G3 Whale is here? Oh no, Whale's in the house. Hope your day's going well, peace. Would the Vanguard Fighter be good in case as my first air unit? So the Vanguard Fighter is the best fighter for getting kills. In general, it's like the better fighter. Wait, over penetration is a thing on Warpath? Crystal, what am I hearing? Wait, Crystal, is this a serious comment? You can also underpen. Well, that just means you're not penning, you know? I'm not sure if Crystal is... I think Crystal's trolling. I don't think it's a mechanism in Warpath. Yeah, it is. It is Crystal. So with a unit, okay, if you have a look here, where is it? Pen depth 5398, okay? So 5398. If I look at I need an image of someone's unit because I don't have any units right now. Obviously this I need a unit. I don't have any to look at. Sending you my MBT screenshot. Thank you. Why is my phone fast when I move? Wait, what? I can't type today. Super heavy or MB helicopter. Helicopter will be nice, Sky, if you've got one. And super heavy. Helicopter and super heavy, please. Can you explain the total HP of a base? I will do, AZ. Give me a second. Send a message on Discord to show you my setup on stream if possible. Yes, sir. Let's have a look here. So, I'm guessing you're in restricted gold 2. Get rid of Valkyrie as soon as you can. She's a bit outdated now. But yeah, overall, this is looking very, very juicy. Very, very juicy. I would say you're going to want to get... you might not be able to because, as I said, you probably don't have enough of the coupons. Make your... You probably don't have enough coupons. Make your Howie bigger than your ATG. Okay, but very good so far. Very, very nice. And then here, also, swap Vox. You've got these two the wrong way round. You want to put Vox first, okay? Because you want her skill to go off first so that you get it quicker. It might only be a second, but that's a second quicker of protection. So get Vox in first place, buddy. And then over to here... Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Obviously, this Officer Polar's a little bit outdated now, but he's still decent. Screenshot sent. Let's go. Right, so you see here, your pen depth is 4587, right? I'm over penetrating on you, Crystal. You are a 9.2. You're a 9.2 unit. Sorry, your sloped armor, not your pen. Your sloped armor is at 486 and then 0.4, right? And then if you look at my pen depth, wherever it is, it's at 539. So I believe it's got to be within 50 range of this. So 50 above or 50 below, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. So here, the ability to penetrate enemy sloped armor. Armor penetration greatly increases the damage dealt. The higher the pen depth, the easier it is to penetrate its target's armor. If the troop's pen depth is far greater than the target's sloped armor, it runs the risk of over-penetrating, greatly reducing its damage. So, because this here, it will still pen you perfectly fine, right? It will still pen you perfectly fine. But here's the problem we've got. Let me remove this quickly, because just to be able to show you what I'm referring to. You got me trolling? Wait, you're just trolling? There's no way. You hate me, Crystal. Okay, so we're still gonna continue this conversation just to help everyone understand. So if I now go over here, I can only make it 9-star right now. I don't have enough to upgrade it. So I've now upgraded it from... Sheesh. So literally just to put in it to 9.0. Look at my pen depth now. My pen depth is now 650. So now I'm going to be dealing a lot of extra... I'm over-penning you by a long way. I feel like Crystal, you definitely trolling though. I know you trolling. Okay, so let's have a look here. Yeah, so here, sloped armor 229. So again, I'm still going to be dealing a lot of damage. I'm just not going to get the penetration damage, which means I'm not going to get as much bonus damage. But I'm still going to do a lot of damage because it still does a lot of damage on its normal attack. Oh. I've given you the Warpath roll, by the way, Night Killer. Okay, so what am I looking at? Okay, so your base HP is 417, yeah. And this is your thingy. Why do you have an ATG with eye on it? This is a complete waste. He has infantry, Crystal. So wait, Crystal, was you trolling this whole time? You already knew? That's crazy. You're so mean. I just clicked on something and I don't know what I clicked on. Alright, well I might as well get ready for thingy for reset anyway. Remove. Alright, we might as well reset everything, chat, anyway, because at reset, well, not reset tonight, but reset tomorrow. I mean, I might get attacked between now and then, but it's unlikely, I suppose. Alright, so. Infantry. Howitzer. I wanted to spread the message to those who didn't know. Yeah. So you don't need to have your ATG maxed out, right? The thing is, even in this, even having, like, I'm gonna have my ATG at 9.0, but, like, even then, it's still way too strong, if I'm honest with you. It is way too strong. Oh, chat, here in a second, you'll see me upgrade, right? Oh, no, no, it's on my other account. It's not on this one. I change eye onto art for base attack, and if I'm defending the base, I max out ATG, then put Stinger on there. I'd say keep Stinger. No, you want to keep Stinger on your Howie. Keep Stinger on your Howie, bro. Put Stinger on your Howie with eye, and then put Antonina on your ATG. And keep your ATG. Don't max out your ATG. Keep your... I'd say keep your ATG at that, otherwise, as I said, it will over-penetrate. Okay, so he's changed it up a bit. He said, did as you said, unfortunately, 12 prototype shorts for 2 9.1 RTs. Yeah, so... I would advise, when you have the ability to, focus on this being a higher level than this. Because, as I said, the over-penetration is a real thing. I knew Crystal knew. Don't worry, guys. I knew she knew. It's okay. I knew she knew. I was testing her as well. We were testing you, chat. I promise, we were all testing you. Wait, what are we doing? Oh no, my brain's not working here. Wait. Parts. Yep. Okay, yeah, no, because that was already leveled up. My bad. My brain's not working right now. There you go. Whoa! No, I didn't want to do that. It's level 1. Oh, well. Okay. Air Force. EM, give me a sec, Sky. Let's upgrade these. has everything stopped training? No, everything's still training. Okay. What a day, chat. What a day. Right. Where were we? How much is ground ammo? How much ground ammo do I have? Oh, I have no idea. I've used it all now. Crystal, I'm sorry. I've still got 2.75 mil left. But I've still got to do all of their things, so. Okay, so regarding base HP, guys, the way base HP works, okay, so if you see here, I have 1.07, right? If I was to now, obviously, right now I already have a Supreme, but if I was to get a different one that gave me more base HP, it's not going to add that percentage to this number, okay? So anything that adds a percentage doesn't count. Okay, so the way the buffs work, I don't exactly know where is it. Where do I see it? So if I go to other base, right? So you see here, skin sets percentages don't count, city officials don't count, and then skins don't count. So I need to take off 9%, right? I take off this 9%, or sorry, 10%. So this 10% here is like added on to the original percentage of the 110%. Okay? Does that make sense? So when you get extra power or extra base HP, it goes off of your base HP, like the baseline base HP, not the percentage, if that makes sense. Honestly, if I were you, Sky, I would swap Antonina. I would swap Antonina with Flame. Having Flame and having Flame with fucking thingy is so much better. You'll see a big difference. Yeah, Flame first. Yeah. Obviously. I didn't think I'd need to tell him that. Yeah, that's how it works, AZ. So it goes off of your base, right? It goes off the base HP. So, for example, if like when I upgrade this wall, I'm getting exactly I'm getting 500,000 HP. If I then go and get a city official that gives me, say, 5% base HP, it'll be 5% of that number as well. But if I've already got like another thing that gives me X amount of percentage, it's not going to add to that percentage, it adds to the original number. And that's the same way for everything. It's the same for firepower, it's the same for HP, it's the same for everything on this game. It goes off of the base number of that firepower, not your overall firepower. Okay? And that's the same for everything. Alright, can I upgrade now? I can indeed. Alright, so let's get upgrading. Keep in mind, I awaken Futurus soon. You awaken Futurus soon. If that's the case, then you're gonna want to have Futurus and I. You're then gonna want to have okay, when you're on offense mode, it's so hard. Okay, if you're in offense mode, you're gonna want to have Futurus and I. Then you're gonna want to have Liberty and Flame and Liberty. Okay, and then Stinger and Thingy here. When you're attacking someone, if you have the time, just before you get attacked, switch Liberty onto your ATG and put Flame, and then put Stinger on your Howie for a defense. Purely defense and defense only. The moment that defense is over, put Liberty back with put Liberty back here and put Stinger back here. Because then that will be the better offense. Make sense? Okay, where was I, chat? I'm pretty sure I'm able to do this. This one's just firepower, I think. Is it on my main in game, buddy? Is that what you're referring to? Ooh. What was the message? Going to do heli, light tank, ATG, rocket launcher, Howie. So wait, yours for what? Silver 1. Silver 1 is 8.1 units. Yeah, I mean, for 8.1 it will do fine. I would say you're gonna have a rocket launcher here. I mean, you obviously don't have officers is your main problem, but other than that, you're doing pretty good. Other than that, you're doing really, really good. But yeah, chat, I think this is indeed gonna be the end, unfortunately, for the stream. Of course, I do appreciate you all tuning in, though. Very kind of you all. Yeah, we managed to... What is the blast thing here? Okay, so I managed to hit this one, which is fine. 100k there, 118, 111, 93. I need to hit that 100k on this one. So, with that being said, we do need to buff this up just a little bit. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna fucking... I don't have enough. But that way, with this, I don't know what it is, but I'm so close. I'll be able to, very soon, get... What was the one? Blast radius. So, extra blast radius, can't complain about, realistically speaking. So, it'll be nice. That'll be maxed out then. And that'll be at 100k after in a very short period of time. So I guess this is gonna be my little setup, I guess, for we'll have, yeah, this is gonna be our little setup here. Not too bad at all, not too bad at all. Obviously, hopefully, we will have Liberty very soon as well. But yeah, not too bad. Obviously, this has also got 30 units right now, not 25, but not bad, not bad. Yeah, so right now you just don't have the officers. You've kind of just got to pair what you have. But the problem is like you should probably, I mean, keeping this setup here would be okay, but you just, as I said, you don't have the officers for another howitzer right now, unfortunately. Greetings, Michael. Greetings, buddy. Greetings, homie. Wrenches. I have my wrenches. I have my wrenches spread out between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. What are my walls? My walls are 100, 90, 50, 50. Pretty far behind on my walls. Change music? I can't. Copyright, bro. I have to put boring copyright music on. I wish I could play normal music. I do play normal music over on my Twitch stream now, so if you guys want to check out my Twitch, I will be live in... What's the time now? I'll be live in about an hour and a half over on my Twitch, okay, guys? So if you do want to check it out, the link is in the chat. Should I stay with Everbloom and Thorn and save statues for a new officer, or go Angel of Light? There's no need for Angel of Light. I mean... Honestly, bro, like, it's one of those things, like, sure, Angel of Light's a little bit better, right? But, like, she's not ridiculously better, you know? She's not ridiculously better to the point where, like, Thorn is pointless of having. Thorn can still do a good job, you know? If Thorn was useless at doing it, then I'd say get Angel of Light. But Thorn can keep your infantry alive long enough for you to get to kill a base normally, you know? So... I'd say just stick with Thorn. Save your statues for a better officer that's going to be coming out. If I'm honest with you. But guys, thank you so much. I think the next officer is a new tanking infantry officer. It could be. It could be. It could be. Guys, I want to say a massive thank you, though. I appreciate you all. I know this... where is it? This one... No, not this one. This here is... Looks like we're getting a plain skin. Probably Marty? I think it looks maybe like a Marty or a Liberty one. I might be wrong, and it might just be another Vanguard one. But we did have information that we're gonna get we're gonna be getting an infantry skin by the end of the year. So when that infantry skin comes out, they might also release an infantry officer. So be aware with that, guys. Be aware with that. It could be the case, you know. But no, seriously, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in today. As I mentioned, I do stream every single day except Sundays over on my Twitch channel. If you do want to check us out, come and chat, ask questions, feel free to. The link is in the chat right now. Kind of spamming it in the chat for you guys. So please feel free to go and drop us a follow over there. Imagine they added a new officer that adds 1 grid to any unit, tanks included. Well, me and Mag were talking about that not long ago. Like, when are they going to add officers that give 1 extra grid to, you know, like tank units and stuff like that? So, maybe we'll see it. We just don't know. We don't know. But guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning into today's stream. Technically, tanks are artillery. Kind of. kind of. But yeah, I appreciate you all, guys. Thank you for being absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate all the love and support. You guys have been amazing. We also just hit 2,100 subscribers onto the YouTube channel, so seriously, thank you, guys. As I said, I'll be live in about an hour and a half over on my Twitch channel, so if you do want to come check us out, we'll be playing some Escape from Tarkov, where you guys can feel free to try and murder me like you do every night. So I love you all. Hope you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you on Twitch, okay? I love you all, guys.